Okie dokie. Hi, Greg Russell, NBC Detroit.
Hey,
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you both. Always a pleasure.
Always, bro.
And very, I dare say, emotional movie. I'm going to start like with you, Jake. I'm looking at you now. You've got your, nice smile and everything going on. Your guy did not have to smile at anything throughout this movie. I mean, everything was with what was going on in his own life, as well as the call that he was on. It was just very serious and, of course, emotional. You could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, I think the movie is, playing a first responder of any kind, but also playing someone who's an emergency operator. It's inevitably filled with pretty great tension and a lot of stress. I mean, obviously there are moments that are funny, but generally it's pretty much full throttle from the jump, on this one.
No, that's for sure. Like you said, we're all going on this emotional roller coaster with you.
Mm-hmm.
And Antoine, talk a little bit about that, because like we said, he's got parts where you've got to direct him being angry, being sad, being upset. And he is the main person, for the most part, in the movie. Talk a little bit about that for us.
Yeah, I mean that, all the emotional roller coaster, again, to Jake's credit, really, because, we're doing 20, 30-minute takes, and really, because we broke it into 5 pieces, 20 minutes apiece. And he had to ride that wave within each phone call. Right. So that was a very challenging thing, obviously, for Jake to do consistently, and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 takes, because we want to try different things. That's how we work together as well. So that was very difficult in a good way. It's challenging, but he also had a lot of challenges. He had to also override people in his ear. We had all the other actors on Zoom, and that was tricky because we had echoes and all sorts of technical issues, but he still had to stay in character and ride those emotions. So he was not only dealing with what was happening, what you saw on camera, but what was happening all around him during the height of COVID. And he's the only one at times with his mask off.
Right.
So, so that is to Jake's credit, really.
Absolutely. I was going to say, and Jake, what about when you first heard about this role and, Antoine probably said, hey, you're the man. You're thinking, okay, yeah, I'm the man, but you were basically the only man. You're in every scene from open to close. Talk a little bit about that as well.
It's a movie about listening, so to me, it was always going to be, it was really about me listening, the audience listening. Oftentimes you're in a lot of the movie, you become the eyes and ears for an audience, and whether or not you're sitting in a chair and it's on a close-up of you, what's going on around you, and particularly in his head, is what the audience is going to go through. So I was just pretty sure that we needed to get a great cast, outside of the person who's on screen. The people you listen to they are just extraordinary actors. So, they kept every scene so alive. And for me, that's the movie,
Absolutely. And like I said, some of the other actors, you got Riley Keough, Ethan Hawke, Peter Sarsgaard, Bill Burr. I mean,
Divine.
Man.
We have Divine. She was fantastic. She had that. She was that annoying person that we all get on the call. It's like, oh man, you know what I mean? And she don't take your crap.
Right.
And, so she was great. Really, man, that's a blessing. We got blessed with all those. We were blessed to get all those at that time and space.
Right.
They all said yes, and they were all around the world.
Oh yeah. And also, Dick, to your way of doing things with acting, my daughter, who has to use an inhaler, said, Jake's like the first person I've ever seen in a movie who's actually doing it the right way. So.
Oh, really? Like breathing in, holding. Well, I've suffered from certain things in my time, so I've used an inhaler a number of times. So I had researched that, so to speak. So that means a lot.
But she's like going, he's doing it right. Good. Well, gentlemen, thank you so very, very much. And like I said, great to see both of your smiling faces right now. And like I said, very, very good movie. Definitely a ride to go through. But thank you both very, very much.
Thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. Be well.
Good seeing you guys too. Take care.